Everyone, today I'm going to solve an Excel assignment. It's YO22 Excel Chapter 8 PS1 StoreSales. Its project description is given here. You will read it carefully. It's basically Excel 2021 project. Its project description, you can read it carefully. We will start this project. In our first step, what is he asking? Start Excel download and open the file name. Excel Chapter 8 PS1 StoreSales. Grader will automatically add your name to the start of the file name. Save the file where you are sorting your file. I have already opened my file. That's my file. If it when you open this file, if this prompt will show, so you will press OK. So it will be now ready to work. We will move to our second step. In our second step, what is he asking? At times formula contains errors. The budget data worksheet contains a circular reference in the cell E36 which is an error. You will correct the formula to remove the circular references. So we will go to the budget data worksheet. That's our budget data worksheet. We will go to the formula tab and here we will select the You see, when we click on the error checking, it's showing that error in the cell E36. What is the error? He is asking to correct the error. On the budget data worksheet, use the trace president to illustrate the circular references errors in the cell E36. So he is asking you use the trace president. So trace precedents show that our formula will start from the cell E9 and ending at the cell E36 but entering the correct formula cell. But our formula will be the from E9 to E35. When we put E35 and press enter, you see circular references is now disappear. So our formula is now correct and we don't have any circular references in our budget data worksheet. That's our second step. In our third step, what is he asking? Excel provides data validation tool that can help to ensure the data entry errors are kept to a minimum. Data validation includes rules that determine what can and cannot be entered in the specific cells. List validation is a type of data validation that presents a list of data sales to the user that can choose from. Add a data validation to the cell G4 that will allow values from the list which source data from the B26 to B30 on the list data worksheet. So we will go to the cell G4. That's our cell G4. We will go to the data tab and here in the data tools we will select data validation and we will select the list. And what is our source? Our source is the list data. In the list data B26 to B30. So we have put it our selected our range. And what is the input message? The input message should have a title reported by. So we will copy and put the input title as a reported by. And what is the input message? Add an input message, choose a name from the list with the including the period. So we will put an input message also. And what is the error alert title? Add an error alert stop title as a error. So we will put this one as a title error. And what is the other thing? Add an error message. Please choose a name from the list. So we will select this one and paste this one into error message and press OK. So now our data validation is working. You can check this one. You see our clients' names are shown here. So that's our third step. In our fourth step, what is he asking? Date validation is a type of date validation that specifies the only date that can be entered into a cell. Add a data validation to the cell G5 that allow only today date or earlier. Use the function today. There is no input message. So we will go to the cell G5. Here we will select the data validation and we will select the date validation, and here we will select the date less than or equal to, here we will put end date as a today, start bracket, end bracket. We don't have an input message, he already tell us there is no input message. Add a stop error alert title as an incorrect date, so we will put as incorrect date here in the error alert title, and in the error message we will put date must be today or earlier including the period. So we will paste this one as a date must be earlier or today and press OK. So our data validation is now working in our cell. When we will put any date, that is any coming date, like today is 3/17, when we put 3/18/2025, it will not work. You see, date must be today or earlier, so we will cancel this one. So our data validation is now working. That's our fourth step. In our fifth step, what is he asking? Any value in the validation type of validation that utilize the input message to communicate rules to enter data in the cell. The moment and any value validated cell is made active, the input message is displayed as a prompt to the user. There is no criteria, date restriction, or error message setup with any value validation. Add a data validation to the cell G6. So we will go to the cell G6. That's our cell G6. We need to put any data validation. So we will select here in the setting, we have any value. What is the other thing? With an input message only enter a time in the this format. So we will go to the just for second slide input message, and here in the input message we will paste this one and press OK. So our input message will prompt here. So that's our fifth step. In our sixth step, what is he asking? Text length validation is a type of data validation used to limit the number of characters that can be entered into the cell. You want to limit the amount of the text that can be entered into a cell C37. Add a data validation to the cell C37 to limit the length of the text to 200 characters. So we will go to the cell C37. We will select cell C37. That's our cell C37. We will select the data validation, and here in the cell allow we will select the text length data validation, and we will select less than or equal to what he asked, 200 characters. So we will put here as a maximum character as a 200, and an input message will be comments cannot exceeded than 200 characters. So that's our input message. We will put this one and press OK. So our input message will show here. That's our sixth step. We have total 19 steps in this assignment. I have performed 6 steps in this video. If you need help in the remaining steps of this assignment, or if you don't understand the steps I have performed in this video, you can contact me on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. Or you can contact me through my email address. My email address is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. Or if you need help in any online course like computer science, business management, business and math, business and finance, human resource management, history, English, literature, nursing, psychology, statistics, information technology, you can contact me also. And if you want to deal for your complete course, you can contact me also. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel to get a new video updates. Thank you.